When the new teacher arrived in the village of Mabondo, nobody asked many questions. Villages like Mabondo did not see many teachers. When one came, people thanked God and made room. His name was Mr. Luma. He was quiet, polite, and always smiling. But the first thing Children noticed was his hearing. It was too good. During class, he could suddenly stop writing on the board and say, without turning around, "Chika, stop scratching your desk." Or, "Kojo, drop the stone in your pocket." The children would freeze. They never understood how he knew. Even when he was facing the board, even when the classroom was silent. Another thing they noticed was that Mr. Luma hated noise. Quiet minds learn better. He often said he did not like shouting, he did not like singing, he did not even like whispering. Once, during break, two boys were laughing loudly behind the classroom. Mr. Luma stepped outside slowly. The boys stopped laughing immediately. They said later that when he looked at them, it felt like their bones had gone cold. But the strangest thing about Mr. Luma was the listening exercises. Every afternoon he made the children sit still and close their eyes. No talking, he would say. No moving, just listen. At first, the children thought it was a game. They listened to birds, to wind, to goats moving in the distance. But slowly the exercises became longer. "Stranger, listen deeper," Mr. Luma whispered one afternoon. "Listen beyond the village." The children shifted nervously. "What do you hear?" he asked. One girl said, "Wind." Another said, "Leaves." But Mr. Luma shook his head slowly. "No, deeper." His voice had become low, almost hungry. "Listen to the things that move in the dark." Soon the children began having dreams, strange dreams, dreams where they walked alone through tall grass at night, dreams where something followed them quietly, dreams where they heard breathing behind them. But when they turned around, nothing was there. Every morning, Mr. Luma would ask the same question. "What did you hear last night?" Some children stopped answering, some stopped sleeping, but none of them told their parents, because something about the teacher made words feel heavy in their mouths. One evening, after school, a boy named Tebo returned to the classroom. He had forgotten his exercise book. The sun was already setting. The room was dark, but someone was inside. Mr. Luma. He was standing in the middle of the classroom, perfectly still, listening. Tebo froze in the doorway. The teacher slowly tilted his head, like a dog catching a scent. Then he spoke softly into the empty room. "Yes, I hear them." Tebo's stomach tightened. Mr. Luma walked to the window and stared toward the forest. The sky outside had turned deep orange. "The children are learning," he whispered. "They are beginning to hear." Tebo stepped backward quietly, but the wooden floor creaked. Mr. Luma turned instantly. Their eyes met. For a moment, neither moved. Then the teacher smiled. "You came back for your book?" he said gently. Tebo nodded slowly. "Good," Mr. Luma said. "Listening is a very important skill." That night, Tebo could not sleep. The village was unusually quiet. No dogs barked, no crickets chirped. Even the wind seemed to be holding its breath. Then he heard something, very faint, a sound coming from the forest, a low sound like breathing, but heavier, hungrier. And suddenly, Tebo remembered the way Mr. Luma tilted his head when he listened. The way his eyes shined in the dark classroom. The way he whispered to the empty air. And for the first time, A terrible thought entered the boy's mind. Mr. Luma was not teaching the children to listen. He was teaching them to be heard. Because something in the forest had been listening too. It was not waiting for the children. It was waiting for him. Because Mr. Luma was not a teacher. He was not a man. He was a demon.